Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? Before we even get started, you know what's coming. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that hype button, drop a bomb on them. Drop another bomb because I know they did it. Drop one more bomb for the people that's been rocking with me since the beginning. Listen, I heard this story. Well, I heard the beginning of this story. I said I have to cover this. I have to cover this. I wasn't going to make any more videos today, but I said I have to cover this. So without further ado, the worst date stories. If you have a bad date story, let me tell you something. You type it in that comment section right now. You type it in that comment section right now. Because I have to read it. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
I just went on a first date and it was horrible. Train wreck. Garbage. I don't know who raises these people. But before you tell me I'm overreacting, let me explain. And as always, if you like my stories, like to hear about my alpha dating life, feel free to drop me a follow and let's get right into it. So I ended up matching with this girl on Hinge. Really cute girl. Seemed to be just my type. So I sent her a message and we got to talking. We talked for, I think, 5 or 6 days. And we were sending anywhere between 30, 40 texts a day. Not really that much. Conversation was flowing though. She was easy to talk to. She was fun to talk to. So finally I asked her if she wanted to go get food. And she said yes. We ended up deciding to go to this Mexican restaurant. Nice place. I've been there a few times. I wouldn't call it one of my favorites, but it's definitely solid. And I'm excited for this date. So I end up getting there a few minutes early. Shoot her a text, tell her I'm here. And I'm just sitting in my car, scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Hinge, waiting for her to text back. She does. 20 minutes later. Hey, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. Traffic was awful. Do you want to meet at the front door? I say yes. Works perfect. So I get out of my car, go to the front door, and I got there a minute or two first, and I'm just waiting. I see this girl walking towards me, and I don't know if girl is the right term to use. I see this lady walking towards me, waving at me like she knows me, and as she gets closer and closer, I notice something. She is maybe 15, 20 years older than her picture. I'm talking same exact face, same exact everything, but it almost looks like she took those pictures in 2010. I mean, she's still in great shape. She still looks good. She just doesn't look 25, I'll tell you that. But we do our little introduction. Hi, I'm Christian. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Lady. Nice to meet you. And I think she could tell something was a little bit off. Because as we were walking in, she goes, I hope I look enough like my pictures for you. Odd thing to say. But we go in, talk to the host, and they go seat us at our table. We're sitting there, talking, looking over the menu, having a pretty solid conversation. I'm doing my best to look past the fact that she almost looks 40. I'm not trying to be rude. Maybe something happened. I don't want to call her out on it, because she still looks good. I'm just confused. But eventually the waiter comes over. We ended up just both getting Modelo's. I was surprised she didn't get a margarita or anything like that. And we start with some appetizers. We got chips and queso and chips and guac, because I think if you go to a Mexican restaurant and don't get guac, there's something wrong with you. Matter of fact, there's something wrong with anybody who doesn't like guac in general, but that's besides the point. The queso, the guac, and the chips show up, and we start eating, talking. We don't place an order yet. She finished the entire bowl of queso in probably a minute and a half. I'm telling you, I dipped one chip, and the queso was gone. And she's still doing damage on the guac, too. But our waiter comes back over maybe 5 minutes later, seeing if we're ready to order. And you know what lady does? She goes, actually, I'm not sure yet. Can I get 2 more bowls of queso? Mind you, this is not free queso refills. Each bowl she is ordering is $12. She orders 2 more. I look at her, I go, you sure? She goes, yeah, it's really good. Okay, I'm not going to fight you over 24 bucks. It's a first date, maybe it's a little quirk, who knows, whatever, get it. Waiter again asks if we're ready to order. She goes, no, I still need a few minutes, still enjoying my chips. Okay, cool. And while we're waiting for our appetizers, the conversation's amazing. She's asking me good questions, seems like she really wants to get to know me, and isn't just doing the basic like, oh, so what do you do for fun? Tell me about your job. The questions felt a lot deeper than that. The conversation felt a lot deeper. But again, the waiter brings over the 2 extra bowls of queso, and she starts eating. She put one bowl in the middle for us to share, and she put one literally in front of her plate. She drank the queso. I'm not kidding you. She dipped about 3 chips in and then picked the bowl up and went and finished off the bowl of queso.
What makes this story so funny is that he's so serious about telling this story. You can tell this really bothered him. If this happened to me, I would have been like whatever, like this chick is crazy. I'm gonna finish this date, but this chick is crazy if she's out here drinking melted cheese with some other stuff in it, drinking queso. That's wild as hell. I've never heard of anything like that.
In front of her. And then proceeded to look at me and goes, "Do you care if I move this one closer to me?" And polish that bowl off in another 2 minutes. We aren't even through our first basket of chips yet. And she has had basically 3 bowls of queso to herself. The waiter comes back, maybe another 5-10 minutes later. "How is everything?" It's great. Can we have another 2 bowls of queso? And I think I'm ready to order." So we order. I ended up getting a chicken, steak, and shrimp fajitas. She got this taco sampler that they had. Came with 6 tacos. It was like a barbacoa, pastor, chicken, and then all the weird stuff. Like the tongue, the cabeza, the heart, like 3 and 3. And now I like Mexican food. You could not pay me to eat cow tongue, cow heart, whatever the hell they serve you. No shot. All I'm thinking about is when I said, "Yeah, sure, get whatever you want," she took that to heart. Waiter takes our orders. I end up getting another Modelo. She ends up sticking with water. She finished her first Modelo. And he comes back another 2 or 3 minutes later with the queso while we're waiting on our entrees. When he set the queso down this time, I literally took a bowl and put it right in front of me because I've had maybe less than 10 chips worth of queso, and we've been through 3 bowls. When I move that queso to my side, she looks at me and goes, "What are you doing? We're sharing." "We're sharing? I'm sorry?" And she proceeds to take the other bowl and put it in the middle, directly in front of her. You would have thought we were in an eating contest, the way she was putting down this queso. 4th bowl, gone in another 2 minutes. I'm sitting here with this bowl of queso in front of me. She goes, "Do you mind if I have some of that?" Sure.
See, now at this point, this is his fault. This is his fault at this point. Why would you allow this to continue on? That doesn't make any sense. I would have been like, with the first bowl, if I would have saw her like putting down chips with that first bowl, I only dipped 1 chip and she's like 17 in. I was, hey, whoa, sweetheart. Hey, what's going on? What you doing? You trying to rob me right now from this queso? I'm gonna finish this little bowl off and then with no more queso. Maybe we can order another. I would have said something. I don't know what I would have said. But just going along with it and being a nice guy, it's not working out for you, player.
Here you go. Once again, finishes off her 5th bowl of queso. I was sitting there trying to decide if I was mad or impressed. I've never seen something like this in my life, and I've seen a lot of shit. She finishes the 5th bowl of queso. Mind you, we still have about half a bowl of guac left, and only crumbs worth of chips. And she goes, "Do you mind if we get one more for the table?" And I look at her, I go, maybe we should slow down. Apparently that was the wrong thing to say. Because she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were my mother. I didn't know you were telling me what I can and can't eat." Not in a joking way, either. Not at all. The waiter comes back, maybe another 5 minutes later. 5 minutes of almost awkward silence, of me picking up little crumbs trying to eat guac because there's no real conversation flowing. After I told her, maybe don't get the 6th bowl of queso. But the waiter comes back, drops off our food, asks if we need anything else. "Can I do 1 more bowl of queso?" Before I even get a word in. "Can I get another bowl of queso?" Sure. Waiter doesn't care. I mean, his check is just running up. I'm now at $72 worth of queso, not including any of the other meal. And I want to point out that this girl weighed a very normal weight. She wasn't obese, she wasn't overweight, nothing. I don't know where she is putting all of this food. Because she polishes off all 6 tacos before I finish 2 of my fajitas. And then she is just sitting there, laid back, like waiting for me to finish. Like I'm now impeding on what she wants to do. And I'm trying to have a little bit of conversation while I'm eating. Try to lessen the awkwardness. And as we're talking, she starts hiccuping. Repeatedly. probably every 10-15 seconds. I look at her, I go, "Are you okay?" She goes, "Yeah, I'm good. I don't know if that tongue is sitting well in me though." And with every little hiccup, I can just smell the Mexican food coming out of her mouth.
Oh my gosh, man. This is the worst story ever. I would have to get up. I would have to get up and leave. At that point, all coof, all decorum is out of the window. I was like, "Ma'am, this isn't going to work. Maybe this was a bad idea. Whatever. I'm going to go ahead and get out. I'm going to pay this bill. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, man." The reason why I would pay the bill, I know some of y'all saying I wouldn't pay anything. The reason why I would pay the bill is because I would have allowed her to eat. I'm saying, like, if I was this white gentleman right here, because he allowed her to eat or / drink all of those queso bowls. So he's part to blame as well.
It felt like that episode of SpongeBob when he talks and everybody just kind of turns into a skeleton. That's what it felt like. Just little, almost directly in my face. So I ask her, I go, "Do you need to go to the bathroom? Like, I have some Pepto in my car. I can go get it." "No, I'm I watched her throw up 6 bowls of queso all over the table.
No damn way in the world. I don't know what this guy's about to say next, but I'm gonna tell you what. If his next few sentences don't include "and I got up and left," then homie, you're a simp. You're too much of a nice guy.
All over the table. Full on projectile vomit. All over my food, all over the table, down the floor, everything. She picks her head up, eyes watery, literally queso is coming out of her nose. "I'm so sorry. I think it was the tacos." I didn't even have to go up and get the waitstaff. Everybody in that restaurant was staring at us. Everybody. I'm now standing up from the table, dumping my water on my shoes, trying to get the queso throw up off of them. Waiter comes over. "Oh my God, what do you need? Let me help you clean up." I go, "Can I have the check, please?" Of course. Let me help you clean this up first, and then I'll bring it right over." I go, No, it's okay. Please, let me take care of the check." I went and paid the check. He gave me a weird look, like you don't care about the situation, but I go and pay the check. The bill was about $150 before tip. Half of it was queso. I paid the bill, and I left. I didn't even go say goodbye. Nothing. I just paid $72 for queso to have it thrown up on my shoes all over the table. I sent her a text about halfway on my drive home because she said, "Where'd you go?" I said, "Update your profile and learn some manners." What's wrong with you?
Bravo, sir. Slow hand clap. Bravo. Granted, it took you a little while to get there, but as long as you got there, you're still in my good graces. I don't see you as so much of a simp anymore. This is absolutely disgusting. It seems like people, especially ladies nowadays, have no type of decorum, but this is the type of woman that says she wants a traditional man to do all these things, to bend over backwards, pay for her luxurious lifestyle, but she's eating $70 worth of cheese and throwing up everywhere. Let that resonate, ladies. Think about how you are in a relationship or just as a person. Would you date you? Would you want to take care of you? Exactly. But guys, that's it for today's video. Listen, if you haven't done so already, hit that like button, hit that hype button because it's free and you enjoyed this video. Matter of fact, just because I believe in you, drop a bomb on them. If you want another good video, click this one on your left. If you want a great one, click this one on your right, and I will see you on another one.